Hey Yuri, how's it going?
Quite well, thank you. How about you?
Oh, it's going alright. Mind if I talk to you for a bit?
Of course I don't mind. Please, have a seat.
Alright, cool. I'll just take a seat on one of the stairs near her rather than the one she's sitting on. Don't want to sit too close, people might get the wrong idea.
So what did you want to talk about?
Natsuki, actually.
Natsuki? May I ask why?
Of course you can. It's regarding the argument between her and Kotonoha earlier this week.
Ah, that. That was rather unpleasant to watch. Especially since I consider both of them to be close friends of mine.
Yeah, I can imagine you really wouldn't feel good about that.
Oh, it gave me rather conflicting feelings. I hope I'm not put into a position where I have to choose between the two.
Well, I'm certainly going to try to keep that from happening.
You?
Yeah, that's actually why I came here to talk to you. How would one best go about talking to Natsuki without being exposed to her likely hilarious wrath?
Well, I don't know if her wrath is hilarious, as you put it, but there are ways to approach her that won't result in disaster.
Excellent, I'm all ears.
First, I must ask, what is the nature of the conversation you intend to have with her?
I just want to apologize for my part in their disagreement, but also to see if I can help mend things between them as well.
I see. That's very respectable of you to do that.
It's the least I can do. I don't want there to be any tenseness in the club. I guess tension might be a better word to put there.
Yes, I agree. It would be quite unfortunate if the club were to become less friendly.
Exactly, so any ideas?
Several, although you may not find all of them useful.
Awesome, let's hear them then.
Well, you could try approaching her in the clubroom, but that may be met with mixed success.
Why's that?
The thing is, she has a tendency to keep to herself during club time, and may rebuff your attempts to speak with her.
Fair enough, probably won't do that then. What's next?
There's always the possibility of talking to her outside of the club, but I don't really know what her initial reaction to you may be, so I'd suggest caution.
You're the second person to warn me about her. Don't tell me you're intimidated by her too.
Well, while we are good friends, she can certainly oppose her will in a very strong manner sometimes.
That was just a fancy way of saying yes. Well, believe me, I'm not concerned. If she gets all riled up, I can always hold her at arm's length.
I certainly hope it doesn't come to that.
Relax, Yuri, I'm sure it won't. Any other suggestions?
Yes, one more. You could always have a neutral party to talk to her on your behalf, someone who wasn't involved in your disagreement with her.
You mean like you or Sayori?
Oh, I suppose I wouldn't mind talking to her for you. I just don't know if it would do any good.
Yeah, likely not. Yuri reminds me of a mouse. Very timid, she would likely back down at the first glare from Natsuki. This sentence kind of ran on a bit there. Maybe use a semicolon in the middle there instead. Sayori might fare a little better, but I don't want to put her in that position. I don't think that'll be necessary, Yuri. I think I'll likely just talk to her outside of the club. Whatever happens, happens. Basically just going with my original plan, I just now have more reason to.
All right. Well, just remember what I said about using caution.
She doesn't scare me.
Even so, there's more than one reason for my warning. Natsuki has a tendency to be apprehensive of people she doesn't really know. Since she barely knows you, she'll likely have her guard up around you. So just use caution when it comes to your choice of words.
Oh, okay, I get you now. Thanks for the heads up there.
It's no problem at all, Hallie. Glad I could be of help.
I'm curious about something. While I get that she's like that around new people, you kind of seem like the person who would be the same way.
Is that so?
Yeah, so I'm just wondering, how come you're so comfortable talking to me?
I don't really know. I guess you just give off a really calm and reassuring demeanor.
Do I?
At least to me, yes.
Huh, neat.
I just have that feeling that it's okay to be myself around you.
Well, I'm glad you feel you can. At my old school, no one wanted to be around me, period, let alone be themselves around me.
How terrible. Why was that?
Beats me, I have no idea. I hated it, though.
Well, people can be so cruel.
Yes, they can. I don't really want to talk about this, so I changed the subject. So, what book were you reading when I showed up?
Oh, just one of my math textbooks. I have a tendency to work ahead of the rest of the class.
Yeah, that figures. She's definitely the intelligent type. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Ah, I see. Well, you're more enthusiastic for learning that I am, that's for sure. I'm sure you meant than there.
Well, my hope is that if I can finish the curriculum before the semester ends, I could possibly learn further things that will assist me when I attend university.
Damn, this girl's going for the high score. Wow, pretty impressive.
It's really nothing. It just requires slightly more dedication than normal on my part.
Which I'm sure is still nothing for you.
Well, it's not like I have much else going on.
That's fair. Might as well make a use of the time, right?
My thoughts exactly.
Speaking of making use of time, I should probably go see if I can find Natsuki.
Are you sure you'll have enough time to speak with her? Lunch is almost over, I believe.
I glance at my phone. Geez, it is almost over. How long have we been talking? Well, never mind, then I guess I'll just have to talk to her before the club. Looks like I'm chilling with you until lunch is over then.
I'm sorry. Perhaps I should have kept better track of the time.
No, don't blame yourself for my faults. That was on me. I was just really into our conversation, so I completely forgot about the time.
I've enjoyed talking to you as well.
Apparently I've embarrassed her somehow. She must be super susceptible to flattery or something.
But I noticed you brought nothing with you to eat. Did you eat before you came here?
I may have forgotten about that too.
Well, then you should probably go get something before lunch ends.
Yeah, you're probably right. I guess I'll see you at the club then, Yuri. Thanks for the chat and the help.
Anytime. Goodbye, Hallie.
Well, that was pleasant. Maybe I should ask her to sit with Sayori and I sometime for lunch. God knows it seems like she really likes talking with people. I think she's just too shy to actually do anything about it. Alright, well, I now have a vague idea of what to do. I was hoping to get this done now, but that took longer than expected. My lone option to get this done today is the time-crunched version before the club. Don't need this comma. I mean, I could wait, but I don't want this to drag into next week. Best to just get it over with later on. Now I gotta find a vending machine to get something to eat. Alright, I've spent the majority of the afternoon thinking of what I'm gonna say to Natsuki. I've been told to watch my words, so I had to cross off the entire list of sarcastic jokes I had. How unfortunate. It's probably best to keep this serious for now. If I can establish anything remotely close to a friendship with her, then I can go nuts with the jokes. Today, however, I'll settle for a peaceful truce between her and Koto. I should probably grab something from the vending machine before I head to the club. The bag of chips I bought earlier isn't going to hold me until dinner later. I'll probably grab something heavier like a sandwich or a wrap or something. School provides that one for vending machines? Yeah. Ah, there's the bell. Alrighty, let's go. Fortune must be upon me, as it seems I kill two birds with one stone. Natsuki is here, staring down the options within the machine as if this choice may be her last. Maybe I can just casually strike up a conversation and go from there. Lots of choices, hard to pick, right?
What? Oh, it's you! And just what makes you say that? And just what makes you say that?
There we go. Nothing really, it just seems you're having a hard time picking. Figured you might be indecisive due to the amount of options.
Firstly, don't watch me. Secondly, it's not that I can't decide, I'm just seeing what I can afford.
If you want something pricier, I can always cover the difference.
I don't need your charity.
I don't consider it charity, I'd say it's more helping out a fellow club member.
Is there a reason you haven't got what you came for and left yet?
There is, but I thought I'd at least offer to help you out first.
Well, I don't want your help, so spit out why you're still here.
I guess it would be need or want. There you go. Okay. For starters, I wanted to apologize for my part in what happened on Tuesday.
You mean sticking your nose in something that wasn't your business and calling me a stupid name?
Yeah, that.
Let me guess, Sayori put you up to this, didn't she? Statement out of question.
No.
Kotonoha then.
Nope.
Monica
Look, is it really that hard to believe I'm apologizing because I want to?
Yes.
Well, believe it because it's the truth.
Okay, so you apologized. Are we done here?
Yeah, I was warned she might be like this. Still frustrating, though. I mean, I get...
I wasn't wrong, by the way. She should have backed off when I told her to. But no, she couldn't do that, so she had it coming to her. And then you jump in to protect her like she even needs it.
I don't disagree with you. I even told her as much, that she should have left you alone when you said to.
Well, at least you got that much.
But for what it's worth, I was more protecting you, not her.
Eh?
Hard to believe, huh? Statement not a question.
Who the hell do you think you are? I don't need your protecting, or I don't need your protecting. I can handle myself, thank you very much.
I'm sure you can.
If you're sure, then why step in?
Because there's a difference between stepping in because I don't think you can handle it, and stepping in because I'd feel terrible if I just stood there and did nothing.
I don't care what you feel. I didn't need or want your help.
I don't believe I was ever going to ask first. But don't get me wrong, I said I was more protecting you, not completely protecting you. I did it for her too.
Explain.
She obviously cares about her friendship with you. After she calmed down, she felt awful. And between you and me, I could tell she was worried you wouldn't want to be her friend anymore.
Well, that's stupid. Like I let one little fight do that.
Didn't seem that little to me.
Please, I was barely getting started. You haven't seen me when I get really pissed.
Not sure if I want to.
Damn right you don't. A life lesson for you. Don't cross me.
I consider that more of a challenge than a warning.
Your funeral.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. But anyways, I told Koto to give things a few days to settle down, which I'm assuming she did.
Yeah, I haven't talked to her since our fight. I assumed it was because she was still busy being mad at me.
No, she stopped being mad shortly after I took her out of the club room. I just figured she'd likely try to go back and immediately try to patch things up between the two of you, which likely wouldn't have been a good idea. So I told her to give you the space you initially asked for, wait a couple of days, then come to you. Excuse me.
Huh? Well, she hasn't yet.
Which means she likely will today.
What makes you so sure? Statement not a question.
I doubt she wants this on her mind for the whole weekend.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, if she was so easy to calm down, why did you feel the need to step in for me in the first place?
Oh, well, because up until a certain point, we grew up together. And while I can't say for sure whether or not she's all that different, I know back then she used to have a temper issue. When people would get in her face or really tick her off, she'd start throwing fists. I really didn't want to see that happen on Tuesday.
Huh. Well, I could have held my own if that had happened.
That's not the point. I'm rather new to this school, and I've found an odd sense of comfortability in this club. I never had that at my old school, so I'd hate to see it come crashing down because of one disagreement.
I get that. I feel the same way about the club, so I understand the need for it to be a safe place.
Not that you care, but this is the first place I've felt accepted in a long time.
Yeah, me too.
So we good?
Yeah, I guess. But this doesn't make us friends. We're just in the same club, that's it.
I'm fine with that. Just try and be nice to Koto when she comes around to talk to you, please.
I don't need you to tell me that. But yeah, I'll try.
That's all I ask. Damn, we've been talking here for a while. We should probably head to the club before they come looking for us.
If they do, I'll just tell them you got lost and I found you crying in the hall.
I wouldn't put it past you. Huh. Club time's gone by rather quickly today. Sayori's been distracting me with stories of her day. The highlight of the day being how many cookies she could sneak during class without the teacher knowing. A weird thing to call a highlight. Playing a dangerous game there, Sayo. Also, how did I not notice? She must be good at it. I'm sure Kotonoha would have had something to say about it had she been around. But she went off to deal with her Natsuki problem. Wonder how it went. She never came back, so I'm assuming it went well. Either that or they killed each other in a blind rage. I'll ask about it later.
Okay, everyone, that about wraps it up for today. I'll see you all on Monday.
Sweet, time to go. You ready to get out of here?
Yoo-hoo, it's been a long day.
Cool, let's get going then.
Hey,
Oh, here she comes. She's not dead, so that's a pretty positive sign. Oh, hey, Koto, what's up?
I'm coming with you guys, that's what. Were you seriously going to leave without me?
Well, I didn't realize we were leaving with you in the first place, so kinda yeah.
Well, I'm changing your plan, mister.
A welcome change. We'd be happy to have you walk with us.
Definitely.
Awesome, I'll just grab my bag and then we can get out of here.
Sounds good. Koto seems fine, but I can't be too sure. So maybe just like Sayori, good at her. Oh, sorry. She may be, just like Sayori, good at hiding if she's upset. I'd better ask. Probably best to do it now, while Sayori is skipping up ahead singing something about the weekend. Don't know if she wants to keep it private or not, after all. So how'd it go with Natsuki?
Actually, really good. I told her I was sorry about how I acted, and she was totally fine with it. She said she wasn't going to let one little fight ruin our friendship.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Even if I already heard it from Natsuki earlier.
Oh, what about you? Did you fix things with her too?
Baby steps. I'd say we're not enemies now, just neutral territory.
Well, that's a start. I'm sure she'll warm up to you eventually.
I don't know, I'm considered a pretty cold person.
Not from what I've seen in this past week. A smartass, definitely, but a cold person, not at all.
I mean, I don't think I am, but people have said as much.
Who?
You guys look slow!
Thank you, Sayori. You once again saved me from having to talk about my rather dull past. Better than skipping.
Nuh-uh!
Yeah-huh.
You don't know because you've never tried it.
And I never will. I'd rather be smacked in the head with a hammer than be caught dead skipping.
Come on, you look cute skipping.
Yeah, honey, you should totally try skipping. It'd be really funny.
Nope, I'll step into traffic before you ever see me do that.
Such a poor sport you are.
But one with his dignity intact.
Either way, you two should hurry up.
What's the rush?
Yeah, we're just walking home.
But we're going to dinner.
Says who?
Says you guys.
I don't recall this.
Yeah, me neither.
Wait, did I forget to ask you?
It would seem so, yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought about it earlier. I guess I just asked you in my mind.
Wait, so you asked us in your head, and the versions of us in your head said yes?
Yeah?
You're a very weird girl, Sayo.
No, you're weird.
I have to side with him on this, Sayo. It is a very odd thing for you to do.
Don't shame me. I thought I actually asked you.
We're not shaming you, we just think it's kind of funny.
So,
So what?
can we go to dinner?
I don't know, it seems you're already going with alternate versions of us.
Don't be mean.
Nah, but seriously, I have nothing planned, so I'm down.
Yeah, I'll come too, Sayo. My evening is free.
Yay.
Siri has a peculiar ability to jump from emotion to emotion very quickly. It's honestly pretty adorable. Unlike Koto, who mostly goes from mad to less mad to mildly annoyed.
So can we go right now?
Well, I'd prefer to go home and get changed first.
I'm definitely not going to my dinner in my uniform.
Yeah, good idea. Well, let's go home first and then meet up shortly after.
Sounds good, Sayo.
Agreed. Continuing on our way home, Sayori and I depart from Koto once we reach her street, and then make our way to our respective houses. Alright, I'm gonna stretch out on the couch for a bit. It's a bit too early for dinner in my opinion, so a bit of relaxing won't hurt. Oh my goodness. There's so many bits. There's one here, and then there's two here, and a third one here. Like, switch it up and make this one a little instead of bit. Oh my god, there's a fourth one! Doing a bit of channel flipping and there's really nothing on it this time. There's the news, but it's always gloomy.
In local news, 3 people are dead after a house fire on Block 14.
And they proved my point. Screw watching that. God, I need some things to do around here. My console's in my room and I'm too lazy to walk back up there. Where's my phone? Kitchen. Question is, do I want to go get it? But it's a statement, not a question. Better question, am I that lazy? I want to believe I'm not, so I better go get it. Like 5 missed texts and a few missed calls from Sayo. I should probably answer. Uh-oh. I'm likely in trouble. Probably relaxed for too long. Better go deal with this.